What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And today, I don't know what we'll be doing. Let's have a look around. Actually, you know what? How about werewolf with beast leap to start us out? Hunt, obviously the goated werewolf skill, but beast leap has its uses, especially with ability spam items. So we'll start with that, and let's bring slave along as well for fun. Though obviously non-committal to both of these guys, but I'm not against using either of these, but we'll just have to see how the run starts playing out. Slave has a horrific early game swap, but Werewolf has a pretty good one, so it's like, I don't know, setting myself up for a fairly easy early game, but also with maybe a couple snags here and there. We'll just have to see what happens. Quarantine up there, not my favorite to see at the very beginning, but maybe it won't be so bad. I got stuck. Alright, so this seems not too bad. Get out of here, quarantine. No one likes you. Especially in the late game. You suck. But of course, everyone's least favorite late game Dark Elite prefix is freaking plate armor. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I guess we'll take this. Hopefully we get high roll door count here. Obviously we won't know, or I guess not obviously, because, you know, someone said they don't want me to explain it in every video, and I get that. Hearing it over and over probably gets a little grating, but you also have to understand you're not the only one watching me. There's plenty of people who have never heard it before watching as well. All that to say, I won't explain it here. If you're curious what high and low roll door count is, just, I guess, write a comment and I'll respond to that. But I'll let y'all know if we're getting a high or low count of doors here in just a moment. And it's low. Unfortunate. That sucks, but we can overcome. Oh. I don't know how I didn't take damage there, but I will accept that weirdness in my favor. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a rough room. But hopefully we can get out of here hunky-dory. Let's go up. Little, this is even a beneficial platform cheese, actually. This is just, like, strictly, like, weird, because now we have to go back around and deal with those mushroom guys down there. But let's approach this room from a new perspective. Doing. This is, like, one of my favorite enemy placements in the entire game. I kind of wish they did more of that, because it's just so fun to, like, jump on their heads and they just die to the brambles. I guess the issue with that is in the later game, enemies get so much HP that traps don't even really, like, affect them, so. Buy treasure. Hopefully we get some gold percent gain. I wouldn't even mind to get it, like, here. What's this? Bone box. Okay. Treasure, too, actually. Okay. Interesting start here. So, bone box means bone plus is on the table, which is a very interesting way to build a run. I haven't done a bone plus run in a while. Sounds interesting. We'll try and make it happen. But of course, I can't force bones on the run, so if I don't see bone items, I just can't make this happen. Bone box is just the first step. And if you ask me, if you're trying to do bone plus, bone box is, like, very important for that, because the amount of stats it gives you is, like, kind of the way you justify bone plus, at least in my opinion. Whereas, like clone bone, I think it's called, is, like, not the same level of, like clone bone feels, in my opinion, underpowered, whereas bone box feels adequately powered. I don't know why bone clone, for being, like, literally one of the rarest items in the game you can even find, is so seemingly weak. I kind of wish it was a little stronger. Now, if you get it on a Giga Bone run where you get both Bone Box and Bone Clone, it's pretty fucking good. But the amount of amplification it gives you per bone item, in my opinion, feels too low. I feel like it should be a little higher than what it is. Either way, though, bone box is the truly important thing, if you ask me. So I'm happy to have it. All right, whatever. 2 items from them, can't complain. Hopefully this starts picking up a little bit and stops being so scary. It's like I've been taking a lot of damage. Really, what we're looking for now is like golden whip, ancient incense burner, or stone mask. Those are the 3 things we're looking for more than anything. If I can find even one of those, though, gold whip is good, but it's not like the best gold percent gain. But you're happy to see it on low roll door count runs. Ooh, interesting. I don't think so. Though I guess I could use it to hedge my bets. You know what? I'll hedge some bets. Like, if this becomes a career item run, I'll be happy to have this, but I really do want to make this bone run happen. Okay. This guy was fucking scary, especially with this omen, so I'm glad to be past that. Tried to do a little platform cheese there, it did not work out. Nice try, bozo. Alright, let's make this shop count. Go team. Y'all know what to do. Give me gold percent gain. I'll even take it over like a legendary up here, I believe. Okay, whatever. You can't get everything. But this ain't half bad. And there's our treasure 4. So that's already pretty good. It's not gold percent gain, but it is gonna... Oh, and there's our gold percent gain. Thanks, game. Alright, so we are officially, at least seemingly, like theoretically, the lower door count will not be as impactful as it could have been. Because we have like something that's giving us bone shards, and we have something that's giving us money. So there we go. Now the shops still have to, you know, have good stuff in them, but that's not the low roll or high roll door count at that point. That's just RNG and Skul the Hero Slayer. We did it, guys. Go team. Thank you. 4 bone shards? Okay, I take it back. What? Don't do that. That's like less than a common. Get out of here. What do you got in here? No. I mean, I like the money, but I'm not taking that. Oh. Go down, sir. I wonder if I'll see a Yiggy ult here. I'm not sure. Definitely leaving Act 1 with a pitiful amount of bone shards, but no big deal. This definitely seems like the kind of run that could see a Yiggy ult, but we'll just have to see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oop. Meant to swap on him, but hey, not the end of the world. My face itches. Never a good thing. Pro tip, if your face itches, pause the game and scratch. That's been your pro tip of the day. Because if you got an itchy face, that shit ain't going to work in your favor. Then you're going to be distracted by your itchy face. You're going to get hit and die. And you don't want that. That's bad. Not sure if this will see a Yiggy ult. Ouch. Gotta be careful about that. Okay, I think we're seeing a Yggdrasil ult. Someone also asked what I mean by, I guess I'm not saying it clearly, it might be my southern twang obfuscating the fucking language I'm speaking. But I'm saying ult, as in ultimate. So, there you go. I did reply to the comment, but I'm never sure if people see the replies I make to their comments because I think YouTube by default has that shit turned off where you get a notification, which is really stupid. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Anyways, wow. Give me that. Give me that now. That sounds good. Sure. Be gone. What do you got for me? Yeah. Also, Spirit Negotiators here. Do I want that? On a low roll door count run, it could certainly come in handy. You know what? Sure. Why not? The only issue I've had with this curse is you eventually have to get rid of it, which means I feel like you end up losing money, though it could just be in my head. I don't know. I guess it really depends on how long you keep the curse and how much value it provides you. It's like a curse that is like its value is not guaranteed, but if it, on a low roll door count run where you're going to be strapped for cash, it's probably pretty good. It's also only good if you see it early. I would say if you see it in the late game, ignore it. What are you? I don't really... I just played Bomber, but if it was Kaboom, that would have been tempting. Alright, Donka. Give me bone shards, please. Or really money, too, but... Bit of a bone shard guy. I love bone shards. Wait, is that an omen? What the... How'd you get down here? You're supposed to be up there, man. How did that get down here? Is that normal? I've just never noticed it, maybe? That's weird. You're supposed to be up there with the items. Yeah, I'll take the money. No. Oh, wait, bone of time. We'll take that. Alrighty. Let's try and get this bone shit off the ground. Give me some good bones, please. Then there's this. Get rid of that. And... this can go. Our damage isn't going to be very good, though. But it's not going to be good regardless if I have that or not. This is the state of the run where things are kind of weird. We're kind of trying to solidify our strategy. Definitely seeing an ability spam item potential here. I really do want to try and make bone happen, though. You know what? We'll skip on that for now. Let's really try and focus down on bone. Could it be bone of wisdom? It's not. Waste of money, but what are you going to do? It was worth checking. We'll do another gacha game. Another waste of my money. Though maybe I made money there? I wasn't paying enough attention. Stop! I want to... Wait, why do I want it? We'll just leave it on the ground. Take that. And consider that a shop. It's like we got some stuff here. Got some newfangled doohickeys. Like, with the Beast Sleep, I think we'll be able to awaken our Demonomicon fairly easily. So that's, like, good. Okay, this is getting a little out of control. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this. Enough is enough. Alright, that's it. I'm just killing you now. You've had your time. You've overstayed your welcome. Goodbye. God damn, dude. That took like 100 HP off me. What do you have? A bone? Nope. We already got the bone buff, if you want to call it that. I often call it a bone debuff, even though it's like a skill issue for me. Because I spam the swap button whenever I swap, so it kind of often it makes me double swap, even though I don't want to. But still, I'll still call it the bone debuff. Okay, these commons need to get the fuck out of here, because we're already going to be struggling enough with bone shards. Can't have a flood of commons coming at me to make things worse. Holy dude, we are in a bit of trouble. Maybe I should delete the omen. I don't even think I have misfortune at this point. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not providing me enough value to justify being here right now. He's divine power, which is like non-threatening. We don't have to worry about him. Yeah, if I do die here, it's not the end of the world, but as always, I want to die at Leiana Sisters, so it's in my full control. Alright, so we could die in this adventurer fight. We're pretty weak. But, this will be where I show my mad skills. Oh, shit. I forgot in the last shop we had Spirit Negotiator. That's... Feel free to yell at me in the comments for that if you want. But I'll try and remember it in the next shop. Like, this is just not a curse I'm used to playing with, so it just slipped my mind. Yeah, this is not looking great. We're so weak. Just gonna focus down one of them at a time. Yeah, a couple more of those and we're in big trouble. Oh! As long as I don't lose reassembly, I don't really care. Okay, that's one down. Okay, so she's gonna start healing him here. I'd really... Okay, don't want him to ult. We stopped his ult. That's good. Oh! Okay. He got up way too fast. I wasn't ready for it. So we lose last resistance there, which just means we don't have to die against... Oh! Leiana Sisters. Okay. So losing last resistance there, not the greatest, but also not the end of the world, as long as I'm careful. I'm just going to take this Alchemist, actually. Alchemist will be stronger. But I will be upgrading the Werewolf. Hopefully I get Hunt here. Predation's also good. Ah! Okay, that is like the most punish for not reading a Dark Elite prefix you could possibly fucking get. So that's on me, G. I did that. I did that to myself. I didn't even see him there, actually. No thanks. What are you? Pass. Okay. Bones not starting to look a little less likely. I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm trying, but the game's not offering me bones. This shop's kind of like a big make or break point, I think. Yeah. I mean, we do have Spirit and Negotiator, so we can keep going. You know what? No. I won't do that. We'll take this. Dog. Bones. Stop showing me invisible knife. Alright, I'm going to take the invisible knife temporarily. Really makes me wish I still had the omen, but we need to make sure we can get through this next portion of the run. This will help. I'm not trying to make this a crit item run. I'm just trying to survive. But look how much stronger we are instantly. Not that anyone doubts the power of crit items, I don't think, at least. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. If you doubt the power of crit items, like, what? Wake up. Okay. Let's try and get some bones. Okay, so one thing I have to point out about bones, at least intrinsically, they are not an end, they are more of a means to an end, usually. At least that's how I see it, because the enhanced bones themselves don't really give you stats, and you definitely need stats in this game, unless you're playing like crit items, of course, where stats are like, sure, you need some stats, but you don't need a lot. Point being, like, I don't think bone plus is an archetype in and of itself, because you need something to go along with it. Something like duel, something like crit items, ability spam items. You just need something to go with it. So just having bone itself is not really enough, with the caveat being having bone box, which is why I really want to try and make this bone run happen, because bone box gives you those stats that you otherwise wouldn't have. So I really want to try and make this run happen, because you don't see bone box really ever. For old heads, whenever you see bone on like Prince's box or clone stamp, just imagine that's Masterpiece, and you're playing with like doubled Prince's box or clone. It's like the same thing, just not as powerful, obviously. New players, just ignore that, anything I said there. You don't even think about it. Turn your brain off. Forget we said anything. Yeah, dude. This invisible knife is a complete game changer for this run. Otherwise, we would be probably having a bit of a hard time here. Dead. I don't care about riding the merry-go-round here. Do a little swap action here. Gotta remember not to die. Not that I was going to, but just keep that in the forefront of my mind. You don't have to die here. You already died. Uh-oh. Oh! He's so wide. Gotta be careful being werewolf when she does the pillars. He's way too big, dude. Which is not a good time to swap there, actually. Holy. Okay, hang on. Whew! Close one, dude. That was a scary Leiana sisters. But we're through it. We kept our reassembly. Shouldn't have gotten juggled earlier in the fight. That was on me. Bones. Nope. Okay. That's cool. You don't gotta show me bones. However, I will take a Swanee. Swanee's fine. But I prefer a bone. I'm also not going to commit to Alchemist yet, because I'd like to wait. Life change on this hell run, you say? I will indeed embark down a path of hell. Let's do it. It's hell time. Now, we do have to get rid of this Spirit Negotiator at some point, but I'm willing to hold on to it for another shop cycle. Because I guess I'm crazy like that. I'm freaking insane. You know what? Swanee. This is what she's here for. Blow him up. Should have actually waited for the Swanee here. Because this is actually what I wanted it for. Ah! We're good, though. We're chill, and just have to remember that healing orbs don't heal me anymore. They just give me stats, so all damage I take in between rooms is permanent. That's great to say, and then immediately take a million damage. Yeah, dude. That's what's up. And there's our more interesting character. He even has my Giga skills. This is what I prefer to see on my Davy Jones. I will also not be participating in this event because I'm not going to get that chest for cheaper, and there's going to be like a million freezes that come out and try and kill me, and I'm not falling for that. I'm going to heal here as well. What's on this? Could it be a bone stamp? Nope. Spoils, like the worst one. Interesting. Do I want to make this a swap heavy run? What'd I get rid of? I don't think so. Keep going. Brother. Brother. Well, okay, there's a bone. These aren't the bones I'm looking for, though. I want the good ones. I mean, this bone's fine. It gives me brawl, but it's not what I have in mind. I'm not ready to get rid of treasure. Wait, we have treasure 5. I guess we can get rid of our gold percent gain. That doesn't seem right. I don't want to get rid of my stats is the problem. Yeah, we'll get rid of gold percent gain. What was I gonna buy on the pedestal? Oh yeah, brawl. Ooh, you know what? Okay, I won't buy brawl on the pedestal. We'll buy this. This run's interesting. I feel like I'm kind of forcing a build, which is one of my faux pas. You should never force builds, but I also don't want people to get mad at me for playing crit items again. So, you know, bit of a rock on a hard place situation, but we'll make it work. We got this. Alrighty. There's the remaining one. Sorry, my eye itches. I don't know why it itches so much today. The remaining one is here. Do we have a skull room? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know why I'm uh-ohing. This would be a fine place to get a dupe. Ooh. Oh. That would have been a cool dupe. But I'll take the bone shards. Bone shards are cool. Nice try, asshole. Alright, well, I guess we're going to the Pit of Shame. I'm actually fine with that because I want the procs on my Demonomicon, which we're still super far off from completing. Classic, classic. Go ahead and charge. Ah! Scary. You know what? I'm just gonna let that blow up. Go ahead and blow up, man. Go ahead and blow up off camera. Still 187, man. We're a ways off. Classic Demonomicon gaming. Bones, please. I'll take the good bones. Bone of Swiftness would be pretty good. Bone of Mana. Although I do have this Davy Jones with like a balanced skull. Yeah, I don't want her to ult, so... seems like... No, we stopped her. Okay. Okay, this Huntress field effect is making things way harder for me than it needs to be. Stop it, Huntress. Don't want to take a bunch of damage here because their potions aren't going to heal me. They're going to go towards life change. God, you made that way more annoying than it needed to be, Huntress. For penance, I demand your ult or your legendary item. That is your apology to me. Okay, apology not accepted. Fuck you. We'll go ahead and upgrade this werewolf. I'm still... Oh wait, no, we have the... I thought I saw the alchemist for some reason. We haven't been swapping to Davy. I'm honestly not that committed to Davy Jones, if I'm being completely honest, but I'll go ahead and start building towards this Arachna Shrine. Just because it's going to be extremely helpful. But honestly, if like a better skull shows up, even a unique that I'm interested in, I might get rid of Davy Jones. Oh, thank you, Fulger Dawn. Normally I'd Swanee here, but they're not activated. Oh no, they are. Ooh. Don't like that. Definitely don't want this guy showing up. Definitely didn't want that happening. That would have been pretty bad. Give this room a second to simmer down. Life change is going well though. We also need to be aware going into the next act of getting rid of Spirit of Negotiator, so I may well... I'm gonna buy this food, but I may well not roll past the... I might just have to not buy anything in this shop. I really hope a bone item doesn't show up here, like a one that I'm looking for. Then this shows up. Makes things pretty difficult. But we gotta pass it, I think. We'll buy this. Consider that a horrific shop, but you kind of expect at least one horrific shop with Spirit Negotiator because you got to get rid of it eventually. I think the time is now. It didn't really give me anything, if I'm being honest, though. Like, I kind of regret it, but it's not like I could have known that going in. Oh, something else I don't have is any. I think this run's just gonna force me down a crit item path, if I'm being honest. Like, we have the Demonomicon coming up. Like, at the minimum, I wanted this to be ability spam items, but like, the game's just not showing me any ability spam items. Not even like a mage's necklace. Just like, give me nothing. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? Technically an ability spam item. Guys, I'm holding on for hope, but we might have to get rid of the bone box. I'm going to hold on to it a little longer, though. I want this to happen. Really, I don't want to get rid of anything here. But, like, my run needs desperate help, so it's like, I have to make a call here. This item will be good with our, it's horrific on Davy Jones, though. Am I even thinking about Davy here? We definitely can't get rid of this. I will lose all of my power that I have right now. Yeah, I don't think we can take it. Okay. I don't know why this guy is always delayed when he activates. Get out from under the mashers. You're the worst. All right. Oh. Okay, mashers enough. You're alive? You gotta die, sir. It's that simple. You are a public menace. This is like a very low roll door count that we're on right now. Yeah. It's not good. It's bad. I can definitely sell Spirit of Negotiator here. Honestly, this is always a fucking weird decision, but I might keep it depending if I find a curse that I want, or like if there's like a curse I'm interested in, I'll sell it. But I might well keep it too. Feels like we're at that point where it's like maybe necessary to keep it because we still need to find items. Okay, we got that. That's what I was looking for. Alright, not the worst Chimera. Davy Jones coming in there. I accidentally queued up a Giga, what's it called again? Lower the anchor. You're gonna show me, oh, wait, there's Bone of Courage. This is one of the bones we're looking for to make Bone Plus happen, but it's not the bone I really want. It's kind of unfortunate that of the bones I see, this is it. But, I think now we can maybe get rid of Treasure 4. Though it sucks, that's the only thing I have to drop that gets rid of that. And for the record, getting rid of this Invisible Knife at this current point puts us at a disadvantage still. Like, to a point where it's just not worth it. Although okay, so the plan would be drop this, buy Brawl in the next shot. But for the, like, next sequence, we're going to be at a pretty big disadvantage. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I did say I want to wean myself off of Invisible Knife. I think now's the time. Weapon of Arms. We did just lose value in that. Arms, too, so it's currently 120. It's only 120. And we're still looking for bone items, so I don't think Weapon of Arms is takeable. And do I want this? I think I do. We'll hold on to it. We have a good amount of money for the upcoming shop. Hopefully we can make it work. Though, like I said, this next portion of the run is going to be very hard because we don't have Invisible Knife anymore. And that's scary. We also don't have Collection Desire. And look at this fucking... Oh, it went down, actually. Getting rid of the Invisible Knife definitely lowered our Collection Desire value. Can you lightning strike him? Just hit him. He's right there. What are you good for? Also, whoops. Dude, we're so much weaker. Can't have this happening. Okay. We're not even out. There's like a demon hunter at the top of this room, and he's awake. Alright, well, let's just wait for him to come down. Okay. Invisible knife, I already miss you a lot. I think about you all the time. Halfling is a sight for sore eyes, for sure. Can you guys... Yeah, fuck off, please. I even care that I got the minimum heal from halfling there, because beggars cannot be choosers. Ooh. Okay, yeah, 100% we take that. But that makes our... Oh my god, that makes my current bone weaker. That sucks. Brother. I don't even have the bone of Mene yet, but if I get it, this is way better. And that's the bone I really, really want. And plus, I think Archlich is just going to be better here, so... Just going to let Swanee do some damage to this guy. Motherfucker. Oh my god, I hate the range they have. We'll just fall into the pit of hell. Because I'm already there. Okay. Dude, why are the doors suddenly not... like, give me the shop. If we just make it to the shop, things get way easier because we pick up Brawl. But the game is just being difficult. This is an instance, for the record, where you don't want to push those thingies because it will kill these guys. And then I won't get my Demonomicon procs. And that shit matters a lot, especially when there's a million enemies. Also, this skill is kind of perfect for proccing. Prison of the Damned's not bad at it either, actually. As long as we get the 3 hits, that's all that matters. But, I don't even know what it's called. Deathly Chill hits enemies a million times. Let's see if we can gather them up real close. Volterdon kind of cooking me there. Classic. Oh, I kind of cooked myself there with the Swanee. Still got a lot of procs, and really I should be more concerned about my life. Because, like, this is pretty scary stuff. I mean, we almost completed the Demonomicon in this room by itself. Okay. How there's still this many enemies here? Didn't even see that guy there. I was too busy focused on what's up there. Oh my god, it just barely misses them. We're almost done with it anyway. We don't have to, like, hyper min-max. That was a very grueling part of the run, but I also predicted that would be the case. We're on the other side of it. Everything's chill. Do I want this instead of buying Brawl on the pedestal? Probably, but we don't have any crit rate. Oh, we do have some. We have 27. That's from the passive on werewolf. More than anything, though, I need to find invisible knife. Or not invisible knife, Bone of Mana. So let's pass that. And now I'm getting a second chance. I'm going to pass it again. The game is being a humongous dickhead. But everything's fine. Because now we have Brawl. That makes things quite a bit easier. Okay, thank you, Swanee. Alrighty, give me that freaking shield. Yes! That's what we've been waiting for. This changes everything. The run is now going to be in a lot better shape. Now we can get rid of this. I'd like to keep this, though. I can get rid of this, but I don't want to. I guess this is on the chopping block most of all, but it is a lot of damage on the table. It's also minus treasure 4, but we're leaning in a more magic direction anyway, so I guess we can just tank that loss. I don't like it, but it is what it is. This changes everything. The run is now in a lot better shape than it was before. Now going Bone Plus is actually worth it. And our Demonomicon's awake. So, yeah, we're in great shape now. Suddenly, the cards turn in our favor. Still got to be careful, but I'm feeling pretty good. We have to remember to swap a lot once we get our Bone Plus, because that's how we generate the stats. Also, this guy's going to be a huge pain. He could easily kill me. I got to be careful. Ah! Alright, we're alive. That's all that matters. Medusa, thank you. Big fan. Kind of maybe your biggest fan. I don't think there's anyone in this game who likes it more than me. Alright, I'm feeling very good all of a sudden. Went from feeling kind of bad about my chances to feeling pretty good. I don't think we're going to be able to buy anything in this next shop, though, unfortunately, because we did keep the Spirit of Negotiator. Though I think the Spirit of Negotiator was the difference Actually, no, it wasn't. I got fucking Bone of Mana in a room. So no, Spirit Negotiator did nothing on this run. Fucking huge waste of my money and my time. Bitch. Fuck you, Spirit Negotiator. You ruined everything. Oh, Mr. Orb. That's not good. We'll get it. We'll get it back. Slime? You there, buddy? Alright. You're free. Enjoy your newfound freedom. I'm gonna take a money room here because we do need to get rid of our Spirit Negotiator. Like, even a simple Collection Desire gives us Giga stats. Oh, I'm at the negative threshold of attack speed, actually. See that? It's not good. Wasn't even thinking about that. Do we have rapidity? Nope. We're just at that. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad that's a thing in Skul the Hero Slayer. We'll look. No point not looking. Oh, I'm taking that. If this means I have to end, and also I think we can just get rid of this maybe, but that is a lot of stats on the table. Perhaps we get rid of the ring. Does give me mutant. I think with Bone of Time, it doesn't matter to have mutant. You might be thinking it's crazy to get rid of this, but I think it's fine. Oh, we'll just keep our thing. The only thing I would even buy here is arms. The Olive Tree Cudgel is a pretty big get for our ability spam item focused build, so if I have to keep Spirit Negotiator for that, so be it. Maybe we'll take a money room on the way out. This is also what I mean, for the record, by Bone Plus is not a means to an end. The run is still ability spam items, but it's using bones as its scaling mechanism. Which is kind of how I envisioned this to begin with, so... And I'm glad I took that room, because it's 4,800, I believe, to sell a curse in the final dark ability room, and I would not have had enough, potentially, so... All in all, this run has turned out very well. Despite the difficulties getting here, we are in great shape. And I'm very happy with how it's turned out. We're only going to get stronger, too. Gotta remember to start swapping pretty heavily, though, so let's get started on that. Pretty good. I'm being extremely disrespectful to Joan right now, but she kind of deserves it. Let's be honest with ourselves. What do you got for me? Orbs would be nice. Orbs have shown up, and I don't quite care for this anymore, so give me the orbs. Hell yes, brother. That's what I call value. Alright, so we sell Spirit Negotiator. We take Collection Desire, because none of these are good. Yeah, these are awful. So we will take Collection Desire and be over 1,000 in both directions and be very happy with ourselves. We even get our max skill on the HP here and add a little damage to it. This is a good-ass run that's only going to get stronger. We're not even done scaling yet. Once we get our bone box awoken, that's when shit really starts hitting the fan. Look at how cool my shield looks, too. Kind of badass like that. The food. Alright, we're done. Here's my kit. Here's the part where I roll over the items. If you need to pause the video and see what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. There is an issue here, and that is my items are going to change once we get Bone Plus. I'll just have to show you guys those items, I guess. Because they're not going to be the same items coming up very soon. Really wish we got Bone of Swiftness, but it is what it is. At least we have the Courage inscription and the Wisdom inscription. I think this is going to be a very smooth in-game gauntlet. Even at Dark Hero, when we're not at our strongest, I think we're going to be fine. Feeling pretty good. Our odds, good. Oh! What up, big dog? What's giga good? So we're not strong enough to kill him instantly, but we're still doing good. Someone in the comments recently said they want to see the Dark Hero or the Dark Skull Giga ult. I don't know why, but maybe I can oblige here. Not that I want to make a habit of it, but I guess maybe you just miss it. It's like, please show me the ult. Please, I haven't seen it in 8,000 years. You're too good at dodging it. It's such a cool animation. Okay, so he's gonna go immediately into phase 3 here. Oh, interesting. Ouch. That hurt. Don't know why he put. Maybe I was just too low. I don't know. I thought I was high up enough, but he put all those spikes there. Oh my god, okay. We're pretty strong. We're doing pretty good. Send me on to Act 5 or 6. I think they call it Act 6. Kind of, if you ask me, a bit of a cop-out, because like the last 2 acts aren't really acts at all, but Act 6, I guess. Actually, I can just check. What do they call this one? Yeah, Chapter 6. It's not, but we'll let them think it is. I really wish they would have added like a climb back through. Obviously, it's a lot more work, so you know I don't really blame them that much. But a climb back through the Forest of Harmony rather than just appearing at the castle gate, that would have been very fucking cool. like all the enemies are stronger. Oh, just imagine. Anyways, modified bone gains additional effects when activating a bone inscription effect depending on the bone items you own, which is this right here. So here we are. The bone items have changed. So we have a Bone of Eternity Courage. The first half is still the same, so we don't have to read that. Activating a bone inscription effect will immediately refresh the cooldown of this item's effect and amplify physical damage by an additional 30% the next time the effect activates. Then we have a Bone of Eternity Time. For one time after a bone inscription effect is activated, the swap cooldown for the next swap is immediately refreshed. We could just swap like crazy with this. Then we have Bone Box, which is the most important item here. Activating a bone inscription effect will increase physical and magic by 45% for each active bone inscription effect for 15 seconds, which we can keep up eternally if we swap enough. So like we're gonna have, let's see, 45, 90. Oh god, math time. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. You can figure it out yourself. Activating a bone inscription effect will summon an area of madness for 15 seconds. Standing inside the area amplifies damage dealt to enemies by 20%. So, rather than just increasing your damage standing in the area, now you have an extra area that amplifies it. And the most important one, Bone of Eternity Mana. Based on the number of I already have that. Activating a bone inscription effect will create a stronger mana storm that deals magic damage. So it's an additional mana storm on top of the one that already appears that deals even more damage. And all of these together activating at the same time is kind of how bone scales itself. But if you ask me, it's not enough. Like I said, make sure you bring an additional archetype along with you. Think of this as a scaling mechanism rather than an archetype in and of itself. Which means, generally speaking, don't play bone runs without having bone box or bone. I don't really vibe with bone clone that much, but I guess you maybe could get away with it. As you can see, we're quite strong though. We do want to be swapping as often as possible. Ouch. Okay. So I'll try and see the Giga ult here just to satisfy the one commenter who is a long-time commenter, which makes me want to satisfy even more, so I'm sorry I don't remember YouTube's name, but you know who you are. Oh, he's right out the gate. He's trying to kill me. So we're just gonna go ahead and send him past his midpoint here without a care in the world because we're dumb. I turned my brain off today. I'm not thinking. Go ahead, cast your ult, sir. See if I care. Have at it. Whoa, why's he doing that? Oh no, I sent him past the halfway point. Now he's casting his ult. Bitch. Oh, he got me. Ow, ow, ow! Good thing it doesn't matter because I have so much HP. Actually shocked he got me there. If he jumped on me there, we may have actually been in trouble of dying, but... Boom! Simple as. Look at my damage, bro. Try and keep that bone box up. Oh no, it's already gone. Okay, well, never mind. So the tibia min-max here is not even going to be a thing, but we also have Beast Sleep Werewolf, so we're going to have pretty much constant tibia uptime. So we don't really have to worry about that. Also, swapping into Werewolf gives you like a bunch of movement too. All in all, not something we have to concern ourselves with because we just have we're gonna have tibia all the time. So like, let these items activate. Let them destroy our hopes and dreams. Go ahead. I don't care. My hopes and dreams died a long time ago. Oh, that's okay. Well, pillars here would have been kind of annoying. We don't have to concern ourselves with such trivialities, though. Yeah. Go, Bone, go. Do your thing. You ain't gonna last very long, my man. It is what it is. Oh, okay, thank God he got frozen there. I was about to get blasted. Make sure we have our tibia up. If someone ever asks me in the comments to not take tibia, I will deny your request, by the way. I'm sorry. That is a line I'm not willing to cross. The tibia is too good. Well, okay, there will be times where I don't take the tibia because the run doesn't call for it, but if the run calls for tibia, I'm taking tibia. However, if you ask for something small, like, oh, can I see the Giga ult from Dark Skull? I don't care about that. Go ahead. By all means. Easy peasy. This run was cool. Getting Bone Box early always is nice to see because it sets you down a unique path that you normally don't go down. This is when Skull's at its most interesting. And then just like kind of making that happen through all means that you have access to. Did kind of force this run, but it ended up working out. Which, for the record, still a faux pas. If you can avoid it, don't force runs. But occasionally, you know, I don't know. Give it a whirl. Force a run. But it's not advised. Like I always say, let the run do the building for you. But thankfully, it showed me bones that were takeable, and we ended up taking them, and it worked out. So GG's. I like this windscreen. It's cool. Not just the werewolf. I'm looking at the items. Like, just seeing all these Giga Bones here is always nice. I wish we could have got Infinite Bone, but Infinite Bone would have gone so hard, dude. I would have been spamming B-Sleep just constantly. As well as Prison of the Damned. Stacking Prison of the Damned would be so OP. But this run was still really good. The curses are good. The dark abilities are the same as always. But like getting an amp curse and a damage scaling curse is always ideal. Excuse me. You want to pair amp and damage increase together to get your maximum value because this is multiplicative. This is additive. Get your additive stat scaling up and then get your multiplicative stat scaling up and you will skyrocket to greatness. The olive tree cudgel at the last second was great. What else? I guess the Bone of Mana, that's Bone of Mana was also fantastic to get. I have really no complaints on this run, aside from Spirit of Negotiator, which contributed basically nothing, it just siphoned money from me the whole time. But, you know, that's always a risky curse. Sometimes it pays off in spades, and sometimes it just steals your money. But I don't really care, because it ended up working out anyway. And I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Cool one, for sure. No crit items, so I assume people will be happy just based on that. At least the people who don't like seeing crit items anymore. I'm sure some people don't care, but I understand the people that do care. You know, I'll try and take alt build paths whenever I can, but at the same time, as I always say, and just got done saying, let the run build for you. Don't force runs. So if I'm on a run and I see, you know, a crit item, I'll take it if it makes sense. And if the game pushes me down a crit item path, I will always play to my outs. So that's just the kind of player I am. I like playing consistently, winning as often as I can. So that's really all I have to say there. Otherwise, I'm done. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.